University education is a critical pillar of modern society, acting as a gateway to economic mobility and national innovation. But how do different countries measure up? Today, we are analyzing the data behind university advancement and graduation rates, specifically comparing the Japanese landscape against global standards. Over the past 3 decades, higher education has shifted from privilege of the elite to mass expectation. Globally, enrollment rates have surged, driven by the knowledge economy. The OECD average has seen consistent growth, setting the baseline for developed nations. Focusing on Japan, we see a dramatic transformation. Once hovering around lower figures, the advancement rate to universities and junior college uh, surpassed 15% in the mid 2000s and continues to climb, approaching 60%. This signifies a transition to universal access in higher education. How does that compare internationally? Japan ranks highly, though it is often outpaced by South Korea and Canada in terms of pure quantitative environment. Interestingly, despite the high cost of education in the US, its enrollment remains robust, so the gap with other OECD nations is narrowing. Enrollment is only half the story. The graduation rate paints a different picture. In Japan, graduation rates are incredibly high, exceeding 90%. In contrast, the United States see a significant drop off, with many students enrolling but not completing their degrees due to financial or academic pressures. This data reinforces a long held stereotype. Japan's system is hard to enter, easy to leave, whereas Western systems are often easy to enter, hard to leave, while Japanese entrance exam remains rigorous. The internal academic pressure to retain students often ensure graduation, unlike the sink or swim culture in many Western universities. Does the degree pay off? In Japan, the wage premium for university graduates exists, but is often based on seniority systems rather than immediate skill valuation. Globally, the gap between degree holders and non-degree holders is widening, correlating strongly with GDP per capita. However, Japan faces a unique crisis. Demographics. The decline in the 18-year-old population means universities are fighting for students. This capacity excess threatens the quality of education, as institutions many lower standards to fill seats, impacting the value of the degree. When we look at the research output and global rankings, the competition is fierce. While Japan has historic heavyweights. The sheer volume of research funding and international talent in US, UK, and Chinese university is reshaping the hierarchy of academic influence. The future isn't just about the four-year degree. The model is shifting toward lifelong learning. In a rapidly aging society like Japan and rapidly automating world, the ability to return to education, reskilling and upskilling will become the new metric for success. To summarize, Japan has high access and graduation rates but faces demographics and quality challenges. The global standard is moving toward skill-based continuous education. To understand these trends deeply, I highly recommend exploring the detailed data. Thank you for listening.